Reload. Let's go.
First carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Steady.
They'll go again with ball. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
18. Drag. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with?
Ready. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. The catch is made. This is Tucker Carr. And across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on the pitching count. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Okay, ready? Check view. Set. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Packers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. He'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Moving to his left. That is caught side of the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10. And they're on 27.
Ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack to keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Oh, how
saying this song, shawty, you and I vibe to the beat. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in the bandana tie. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the beast you down, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, whipping on it like I'm picking a prize.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Black open. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
You ready?
Now Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Quick, come on. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Alert. Coconut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. That's deep to the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. Red, black, ultra. Cut.
Love. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
throwing now on 3rd and long.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Okay, ready?
Oh, it's some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Love. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 1st touchdown this year. McManus on for the point out. He's got it. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Quez Watkins going to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
Ready?
Again, here's Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Give left side. Here comes Hall. He'll be stopped after a short game to about the 30. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Check that.
Trying to run for it with Hall. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
Ready up.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Go. Craft all 80. Let's go.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down. Cut.
On first down, it's Love. Down the right sideline. And he's in. What a drop. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Unlock line. Let's go now. Huh.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's gone. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
At the 46-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
19.
A run here with Hall. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60 Vikings. Go.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tony Adams.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's going to about to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Come on, ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Lots of space past the 45. And he is out of bounds. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems, as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Ready. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll go play action with Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 35 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll go with him again. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Let's go. Black 40. 5, 97. Set, cut.
Jacobs. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight.
Okay,
they
right?
set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Ready? Opposite. Green. Hut.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. McManus on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Bradley Pinkett set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. And they're on 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. Whoa! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Brees Hall is all carry. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ready.
They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, New York. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready. Go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
On the set.
3rd and inches.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. He tried to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Quick throw here. It is caught by Tobel. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Okay, ready?
Second down, they need 7.
19.
At the 40-yard line.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Back to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
70 tip, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Switching.
On 3rd down, it's Allen.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60.
Hill drops to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Set, cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. A big-time run by Jacobs. An even 40 yards.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
Love to throw it on 1st down. That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Gibson now on the return. Whoa. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 17 yards that time. The number 7 Chiefs.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
And the Jets first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Off we go in the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70 Lions. Ready.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready.
3rd down. Here's Hall.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
70 Timberwolves.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready.
Now Love. There, back the tight end. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Blue, 32. Set.
Love to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Former third overall pick, Quinton Williams. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. On comes the Packers punting team. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. Whoa! And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
60, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
When you find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gains.
Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Down. Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
56-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Now, Watkins on the return. He's to midfield. The kickoff return here, and he'll bring this close to the 30-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. On the give, this is Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
They go back to Allen. And the run down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's a 9 Jets. First down. First and goal, Jets.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Ready, set.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Second and goal at the Packers' 4-yard line.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, Narveson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jets will get just a bit closer.
Jets, 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the beast you down, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Come on, set.
2nd and 11.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop.